Impromptu scrim of the Zodiac Esports versus Undaunted scrim. Unplanned, but here we go. So it looks like the Undaunted are coming in with a goats play. It looks like with a Moira background, and the Zodiac is coming in with goats. Undaunted coming in with a more balanced game. Let's actually get on the point, damn it. There we go. Okay, Undaunted is on taking the point and holding out against the Zodiac incoming from the left side. It looks like the Zodiac is getting pushed back by Boulder Dash here on Reinhardt. Well, fucking done. Looks like the Diva on Zodiac is trying to get around and fight with the Doomfist. We got a hammer down early in the game. There were quite a few picks there. Looks like Undaunted is getting a very, very quick advantage over the Zodiac team, pushing them back into denying them the point. Well done. Oh hell. Okay, that was spastic. Let's get into this. All right, looks like Zodiac is gonna come back in a little bit strong. They're gonna stack up on the high ground, and they're gonna be coming in here. Diva's coming in from behind. Ryan leading the charge. Ryan goes in with a quick fire strike, doesn't get a hit, it looks like, and starts pushing in. The Doctor pushing in with this Brig ult. And we got a Brig ult on Undaunted side too. Boulder Dash still being the front vanguard, trying to push people back, getting a grab from Zodiac. And several picks on the Undaunted side, but then Rally comes in with a quick strike from Doomfist. Looks like they're unbalanced here at this point. It is 4v3. And the Undaunted are pushed back by Zodiac, but still maintain control of the point for the moment. Getting 60%, not too shabby. Gree's trying to get a couple of pushes here, but Gree and Boulder Dash are pushing in from the left side with the tanks, and Doomfist looking to get a quick punch, but Zarya is able to block his, yes, this is Drunkrat. Zarya is able to block his push entirely. The Zenyatta ult is going to bubble off all the damage here, and the hammer down completely annihilates the Zodiac team. Boulder Dash coming in, trying to get as many picks as he can. Doomfist finishing off the last Lucio, and Undaunted pushes Zodiac off the point. Hi everybody. I'm going to try to limit conversation to the game. Alright, Zodiac is still trying to get a few pushes, a few points here, trying to build up ult charge to get back to the Diva. Diva comes back into the fighting. It looks like all of the... hammer down goes flying sky high and completely blocked by Boulder Dash. It looks like Boulder Dash is stuck into the gravity. Gree trying to protect him with bubbles. Bubbles everywhere. It looks like Rally comes down and misses his comet bullshit right into the guy, and the guy, aka German man, pushes them all back. Zodiac pushes Undaunted off the point, and Undaunted tries to stack up. No real picks, but it looks like Zodiac is trying to jump in there and poke him a bit, get some ult charge and get some picks before they can push back in. Alright, looks like the moment Undaunted gets this point, they're going to be able to win if they can get a few significant pushes here, or a few significant kills here. Boulder Dash trying to come back and shield his team, but the team Rally getting hit by that Diva bomb. Several picks there. The Undaunted is going to have to pull back and regroup. We're watching a scrim by Undaunted and Zodiac. Okay, Rally pushing out with the DPS here, but it looks like Zodiac is going to pull back to the point while Undaunted rallies together. Alright, there's a bit of an advantage here on Undaunted's part, having a 40% boost. And it looks like they're trying to get a quick Rhine poke there, got some ult charge, and Rally coming in, pushing the Rhine back, and a Graviton Surge went somewhere. I didn't quite see it. Zenyatta pops his ult, trying to keep people alive, pushing the... it looks like we got a big slam on the Reinhardt point, and Moira trying to pop ult to save her team, but they're all getting pushed back. A clutch grab to pull the team all into one slot. Bridge going ham on the entire team, but they're able to get away before they can really get any picks, and they take the point back. They're at 99%. All they have to do is drive him back a bit, but it looks like Undaunted is going to miss with the comet onto the Brazilian dude. And they push them all. Looks like Undaunted has pushed them back. We got Brazilian dude sticking around on the point, trying to keep that hold, along with Diva, who has been demeched promptly. Boulder Dash swinging wildly with his hammer. Looks like everything is a nail. Oh, and Undaunted comes out on top. Well done. Oh my god. Oh shit, I've got a big old thing right in the middle. My bad. Well done.
Ready.
Oh, you guys are awesome. Okay. Alright. Zodiac Esports is at a one-round disadvantage here, whereas Undaunted is going in with this with the attempt to clutch the game, win the victory, get the point, all those good phrases that people like to say.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Looks like Undaunted is going in with the same comp they had in the last one, a modified Goats with a Doomfist rather than a tank. And Goats coming in from the other side. It looks like Zodiac is going to take the high ground approach on the right, whereas Undaunted is taking the low ground. And we're going to see what advantage the high ground will give. And oh, it looks like Balderdash taking an early pick there. The bridge is gone. Rally taking another pick. The Reinhardt gone. It looks like it's a 4v6, and it's going to be a slaughter on the Undaunted side. And Undaunted is able to push onto the point, get rid of that Devo mech. And Undaunted is taking over the high ground here, pushing all of the Zodiac back into their respective point here, back into the respective gate. Rally continuing to push, getting a little bit aggressive here. The entire team pushing in, trying to pick off the stragglers and create a stagger. Well done. Rally coming back to the team. Everyone regrouping back on the point while Zodiac regroups themselves up in the top high ground again. Diva able to get back her mech, and she's she's able to prepare for the next fight. Winston coming in. It looks like Winston was traded for Zarya, and Hammond was traded for Reinhardt. So they're going a really divey comp here. All setting up on the high ground, probably going to rush in all at once. It looks like Winston coming around behind, trying to get in the back line, and Hammond coming around in the front, trying to knock people out of position, getting a single on his pile driver, and Winston jumping back into the main body of the group, and Lucio and Diva pushing onto the point, but Diva getting demeched by Undaunted. Undaunted's Boulder Dash getting a very nice slam. 4 people all pushed down by Reinhardt's massive hammer. Monkey Man with his electrifying personality jumping around the point, pushing back the Undaunted, but the Undaunted are unable to be destroyed. The Undaunted are unfazed by the attempt by the Zodiacs, and Zodiacs are pushed back into their spawn. Zodiacs feebly attempting to push a single Moira ball into the point, but unable to angle it properly. Looks like Zodiac is keeping the same team comp here and coming straight in through the main gate, trying to push into the Undaunted's defense. Undaunted Reinhardt is trying to keep a low profile, but then Rally jumping in and getting a little bit too aggressive and getting picked by the Winston. And okay, they're going to go in with several ults. Got Bridge ult, got a big boom, and no deaths by the boom. We got a Zen ult keeping Undaunted alive, and Zarya's ult keeping them all in one place, while Reinhardt comes in and gets a massive slam. Gets a quick pick there, and it looks like they're going to be unable to roust Undaunted from their perch. Diva once again leaving the safety of her mech, and Winston trying to get in the back line, but being bullied around by Reinhardt until he is slammed off the point. The Moira coming in, trying to get some more heals on her friends, but unable to get out of that wonderful Comet Slam by Rally. Rally pushing people around like they're nothing, and the Undaunted is able to keep control of this point, while the Hammond tries to come in here and stall for a bit. Hammond trying to get away, but no! The Bridget is able to finish him off. Well done!
Victory!
Yes, so BT dubs. Oh yes, that is a victory for the Undaunted.
Play of the game.
Well done.
Meteor strike!
And let's see this lovely little meteor strike, getting 2 of the backline off guard, and then a punch right to the kisser. Pow! Right to the kisser. No bits, no nothing. We're just casting here. We're just having fun. Alrighty. I was unable to do my in-between match thing. So you're just gonna have to bear with me on this one.
Yeah, by the way, we're going to have a cast done, a proper cast on Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern time. full Scrim there, cast by the Undaunted. It's going to be on the Undaunted Overwatch. So can someone give a shout out to Undaunted Overwatch? The channel there is going to be hosting our cast on Thursday.
It looks like we had a good time. There we go. Shout out. Boink! Alright, go check him out. Follow Undaunted Overwatch, and you'll be able to, thank you, Anastasia, and you'll be able to watch the stream on Thursday. I have no idea what's going on. Okay, they're going into another map. So, just so everyone knows, this is my first real-time casting, and by that I mean, first time I've actually done it with an audience. We're all fine. The Doctor. I like that name. Also, until we get a person who actually knows what the hell Overwatch, things are, I'm probably just going to be giving as much color commentary in the game, but I won't be able to get much color commentary outside of the game because I don't remember what the hell happened! Anyway, yeah, so it looks like we had a lot of GOATS action there, but the Undaunted were able to sub in a Doomfist for their normal GOATS third tank, and his actions were able to get several picks out of the enemy team and keep them on top. Alrighty, so here we have the Undaunted are setting up to attack, I believe, and the Zodiac Esports are going to be coming in from defense. Wait. Yes, on defense. Hannah Song! No, I don't have any alerts! Okay, so going forward, I'm going to try to limit conversation with the chat just because I'm going to...
In general, on real cast, and this is sort of a practice cast, so going forward in real casting, I'm going to... we're not going to have any bits or anything. Everything is going to be focused on the game.
You're evilly awesome. You're evilly awesome.
Okay, so I was wrong. Looks like Undaunted is going to be putting up some signs up here on top of Big Earl's Diner. They're going to be defending, trying to keep the payload from coming around this corner. And the Zodiac Esports are going to be coming in from the back there, trying to attack and bring the payload around. And looks like the high ground from Undaunted is going to provide them with a lot of support. With Reinhardt and Zarya being their only tank, they don't really have enough mobility to come back on their own. So if anyone gets knocked down, they are going to have a bit of a problem coming around the back of this diner.
Oh, thanks for the host. They're going to be coming around from the back of this diner. It looks like Undaunted is trying to get some high round action here with their Winston and Diva. Undaunted coming in with a traditional comp of 2 DPS, 2 tank, 2 healers. With a Mercy Widow trying to get some quick picks. The Widow getting knocked back off of her perch. Rally punching the Diva off of her perch. Diva maintaining a bit of a high ground advantage while the rest are fighting down near the payload. Looks like Winston jumped on top of the high ground to rain down electricity and fire on the Undaunted backline. The Undaunted is undaunted as they are unable to be picked until Rally jumps a little bit too far into the team and gets surrounded and destroyed by the Winston. Bolderdash comes up and extracts his pole and gets another pick on the enemy Lucio, whereas the Winston is still trying to get get some damage on the backline here. And while he is able to distract the Undaunted, the Zodiac is coming in here and pushing the payload ever closer to their objective. Undaunted regrouping on the payload. Only 3 of them are available, though, and while Zenyatta is pulling back to get to the healing. The Dragon's coming in here and decimating the Undaunted, getting 3 of the picks and pushing the payload ever further. Undaunted is going to have a tough choice here. They've got to decide whether or not to pull back and regroup or to try to push forward and stall, but it looks like they're going to be opting with the regroup option. Rally coming up to high ground, looking for some interesting slots. Looks like Zarya is going in on her own on the right, and she is joined by Reinhardt and Lucio on the point. They're going for the stall. We've got 3 of them, all caught in a grab by the Undaunted. And Undaunted Reinhardt is able to get a... Holy hell! Undaunted Reinhardt straps on a rocket pack and jumps into this fucking solar system! It looks like they are able to clear off the Zodiac Esports and get into the payload and push them all back. Zodiac Esports is currently taking up high ground positions and looking to rain down fire. Rally is unable to get a pick with his Comet Blast, and he pushes back into the main group. It looks like the Widow is still looking for picks above on the highest ground, and she pulls back when she's unable to get one. Undaunted regrouping on the high ground, and Winston trying to bully this Zenyatta, while the rest of Zodiac pushes in, and Undaunted has to fight on two fronts. Undaunted pushes back the Winston. The Diva ult is dropped in the middle and only gets one, but gets a critical Lucio, losing some of the mobility for the Undaunted team. Undaunted team is being pushed off the cart while the Zodiac pushes in and tries to get back onto the cart. And a dragon strike right into the middle will take out the Bridget and push the Undaunted even further back. A quick Widow snipe while uppercutting Doomfist here is able to pick Doomfist out of the game, or out of the match, and pulled away from the current brawl. It looks like both teams are arguing for control over the point. One side has a big-ass Rhine, and the other side has a big-ass Monkey! And here comes the Zarya pulling the entire team in, but they're unable to capitalize on it, while Zarya gets killed by the Widow in the background. Rally still going after this Widow here, but unable to finish her off before she gets pocketed by the Mercy, and the point is captured. Rally must get back to his team at this point, but unfortunately he's surrounded by the entire enemy team and gets picked for a quick stagger. Looks like Bridget being pushed back, and Bridget being destroyed by both of the tanks jumping on her at once. And Hanzo coming around here looking for some picks, while the Undaunted is pulled back, trying to stay in position on the high ground. They lost their position on the high ground, trying to come around, while the Zodiac all takes up places of high positioning on the middle of this large red structure of 3 tiers. Widow trying to get a couple of picks. It looks like the double sniper is actually working out for Zodiac, whereas Rally is able to jump right into the enemies, but he's unable to secure a pick. Looks like the Brig ult is going to try to be true passive. We got Brig and Zenyatta ulting, trying to keep this team alive from the assault by the Widow, Winston, and Diva. Another Dragon Blast right into the team, clears out 2 of them. Diva ult unable to secure any picks. It looks like Balderdash is trying in desperation to keep this point from going, and Balderdash stops moving and just takes it and dies. Chunk is going to disable this. I don't know about disabling. Anyway, CJ, thanks for the raid, buddy. Anyway, it looks like Zodiac is able to push Undaunted back into the spawn area and secure the second point. Undaunted is rallying up in their spawn, trying to get back onto high ground, all jumping in as a group here. And it looks like they're going to attempt to bully them down back into the main hallway. So we've got Ryan setting up for a possible pin, but no, he's going to come out and put his rectangle up and keep the... Ryan is unable to get any stuns. Ryan is able to get 1 stun on that hammer down, and everyone else is able to push in on the Zodiac side and destroy the Ryan. Now, Undaunted is going to have a hard time with this grouping because they currently have 4 people alive, whereas they are trying to deal with an entire team of Zodiac pushing the payload. Oh my god, you guys are so awesome. Alright, Zodiac pushing in aggressively into this point. Rally trying to get a couple of destabilizations in the back here, but unable to get a pick until he pushes someone to the wall. Almost gets a pick, but they are covered by the healers. Balderdash trying to keep in here. Big anti on Anna's part. Anti half the enemy team. Balderdash and Zarya rushing straight in, trying to bully the Zodiac back. Zarya is able to pop an ult onto the group and gets 4 of them, and oh no, the Rhine is unable to meet that pin and misses most of them. Ana is able to keep them alive, keep them healed very massively. Well done on the Ana's part. I gotta give Ana a lot of credit for that last fight. Looks like Balderdash and Rally are still trying to bully them back a bit, but they are unable to keep the Zodiac from rounding the corner and coming back in with full force. Looks like Zarya on Zodiac's team is able to get off an ult, but she is currently antied, and she is finished off by the Undaunted. Undaunted with a pretty good spawn advantage here. Undaunted coming back. The healers are getting bullied back by the Ryan and Hanzo. Ryan, Hanzo, and Lucio all pushing the payload. It looks like the entire Undaunted team is being pushed back by the entire Zodiac team, all on the payload. Undaunted is able to come out and stall, get a good hammer down with a couple of picks here. And it looks like another dragon is going to push all of the Undaunted off of the payload, while one or two of the Zodiac is able to keep pushing. Meteor Strike is able to get a quick pick on Lucio, and we have a couple of more picks. Rally coming in and cleaning up the vanguard of the Zodiac team. Balderdash bullying them back. Zarya Bubbles getting her extra charge. Pushing back. Zarya has her ult. We don't know when she's going to pop it, but when she pops it, they need to get a couple of picks because this charge is going to be the last charge of the Zodiac attack. It looks like Zodiac all regrouping. It looks like we got Sombra on the Undaunted team coming in to try to finish off the Mercy. Unable to get that pick, and Zodiac and Undaunted are meeting in a Rhine charge. Ryan on the Zodiac team is pushing in with his Fire Strike, unable to get anyone. The entire enemy team is hacked. Undaunted is able to destroy the enemy team. Rally coming in with a couple of picks. Balderdash coming in with a huge hammer swing. And the only enemy left is... God damn it, get out of my way, Pillar! The only enemy left is the goddamn structures in this fucking map. Ah! He's distracted. I'm so sorry. Alrighty. Alright, that was a very long push on the Zodiac team. The Undaunted is going to have to make up for that with some early victories, early games. Very quick trying to get around this Big Earl's Dinah very early in the day. If they aren't able to do it, they're going to be unable to push it all the way to the end. We're going to have to see some early strength and see what they come up with their comp here. Live on Tuesday. Yeah, okay, quick off commentary. I will be doing another casting session. This is a impromptu sort of pretend one / real one / pretend one / real one. Anyway, Thursday is going to be our first legitimate cast with the Undaunted team. It's going to be at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it's going to be lovely.
Alright, looks like we are going to set up with a Bastion Orisa combo and try to set up a pirate ship. Hookman McGree is trying to pull enemies into... Hookman and Orisa are going to be trying to use that gravity and hook combo to pull enemies into the Bastion's line of sight. And the Sombra's probably going to go up and scout people out, removing barriers, removing shields, doing whatever she can to
torment the enemy team. Acro and Hyro are going to be keeping heals on the Bastion and the tanks, trying to keep them pushed and keep them healthy with all the drugs I can pump into them. Looks like Balderdash is going to be playing Orisa, their main tank, and Rally is going to be playing their main DPS on the Bastion. And they're getting set up. They're able to quickly set up on the payload as they come around into the what looks like a Goats with McCree setup on the high ground. Bastion immediately destroying the shield, and Balderdash putting down another shield on the payload. They're able to keep the payload moving. Diva knocked out of a mech. Orisa pulled into sight, getting pelted by this Bastion. Bastion being pulled off the payload, trying to quickly reset up, but Orisa continuing to keep him off the payload. Bastion getting set back up. The entire Zodiac team attempting to come into the backline and remove this pesky obstacle on an amazing antis on both sides. Honors on both sides doing amazingly well. Undaunted's push is going to have to wait as they pull back while Sombra stays in the back lines. No, Sombra is able to pull back as well. Looks like Undaunted has pulled back. Gree using his ult, but unable to get a ton of value out of it while Anna sleeps him. Alright, with the Bastion setup unavailable for the moment, they have to get back to the payload before they can use it. Bastion ulting, coming around, getting boosted by both Anna and Mercy, getting a couple of quick shots on the... Okay, Anna keeping the antis up here, but Rally is able to keep that Bastion alive, but he's destroyed by the McCree, by an entire combination of the entire enemy team, really. Alright, it looks like Anna has disabled the healing of Gree, and the Diva Bomb is shielded by the Orisa, unable to get any picks. but the Undaunted is going to be forced back anyway, with 3 or 4 of the Zodiac chasing Orisa into destruction. Alright, Zodiac is going to reset up on high ground here, while they're going to try to keep the Undaunted from mounting the payload and forcing it through to the end. Oh, Piper Overwatch, hi, welcome to the party! Sorry, I shouldn't be doing anything with the chat, but I just can't help it! Alright, Sombra coming around trying to get a good destabilization point, and we've got Reinhardt pushing up. They've changed their comp to no longer have Bastion. We got a Reinhardt and Zarya combo pushing in with a Doomfist damage. We got the Bridget has been hacked, and she can no longer do her bullshit armor spawning. Undaunted is able to get onto this payload, push it up a little bit more, and oh, they're pulled off by the Orisa. That shield is looking like close to breaking. Reinhardt is pushed back by the ult of the Hog, and Hog is slept on the point, and Reinhardt is able to pick up a quick pin. Reinhardt is destroyed by the enemy Ana. Holy hell, drugs can kill you, kids. It looks like Rally has been hooked and pulled by the Orisa, and the friendly Ana, Undaunted Ana, also hooked by the Roadhog. You see why I employ him now? He's deadly accurate. He is an excellent hooker. Oh, Undaunted is setting up with all 3 of their tanks trying to keep them, Zodiac is setting up with all 3 of the tanks trying to keep Undaunted from coming around again. Undaunted coming around with their full team going straight up the road. No one using the side path except, oh, it looks like Rally's using the side path trying to get a quick pick with the Mr. Fister over here. Mr. Fister jumping around with the, oh my god, huge hack, huge grab, and a huge charge right into the group of them. Big uppercuts, everyone going crazy, and then a bomb is able to wipe out half of Undaunted's team. Half Undaunted is completely at the disadvantage here. We got 4 or 5 of the Zodiac team pushed back by Rally. Rally doing his damnedest to get kills, but unable to get more than a single pick, and is killed by the McCree. 4 seconds left. They're going to have to try to come around as fast as they can. Looks like Green jumped into Diva and is slept over in the front. We got a Battle Mercy coming in and keeping the payload on overtime. Battle Mercy and Big Mercy and Sombra and Tracer all trying to stay onto the team, but the Zodiac will not be daunted. They are going to take Undaunted and push them off the payload and keep the victory for this game. Big Bomb! Oh, yes. That was well done by the Zodiac. The Big Bomb at the end completely stopped the push of Undaunted, but Undaunted nevertheless had a very good hold on the first point. The first round. Well done. Kale. Yeah, Cal. Sorry, I had to say it.
Good game. Well, let's go ahead and edit the thing and give the Zodiac team their point.
I'm so glad this is working. Welcome to the party, Cal.
Thank you very much, Discord Melody. I will be casting all of the games tonight. It looks like there are going to be... right now it's a 1v1, or 1-to-1. I think it's best of 5, if I'm not mistaken.
Any reason you're casting? I was asked. I don't really know.
Hey, no worries, Cal. Thank you.
I was asked.
And so just so everyone knows, Thursday is going to be the first official cast of the Undaunted. It's going to be at
9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Sorry, I forgot, everybody. 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time.
It's going to be, again, pretty much the same setup, but it's going to be against the Hellbenders, I believe. The Hell Razors, the Hell Breakers, the Hell something or other.
It's something important.
Hellbenders, yep, that's it.
Rally, what's up? Did you see that guy Rally on Undaunted? He's carrying... honestly, Rally, you had a very valiant attempt in that last point. You got a lot of damage on the enemy team with your Meteor Strike, but you were unable to finish him off, and you got hit by that McCree. I know. Honestly,
Hellbenders, it's the last Open Division game. Cool.
Fun times.
Alolan Vulpix.
Okay, I gotta say, Alolan Vulpix, freaking awesome Pokemon. I don't have any Overwatch commentary at the moment. I freaking love that Pokemon, although Alolan Ninetales is better. Anywho, not a mercy, man. I was trying to keep my boys alive all this. Yeah, I know. Rally, you did a good job, especially on the bash and push. One of the things I probably would have noticed is the bash and push after it didn't work the first time. Yes, you did have the ult on Bastion, but the fact that you didn't have the cart anymore, you were unable to set up at the same time, probably wouldn't have been able to pull that off unless you had some massive picks at the beginning of that engagement, and you wouldn't have been able to get back on the point. So Bastion may not have been the best pick there. But then again, I'm not a coach. I'm a goddamn junker. So I don't know how this game works.
We're in the hideout. Oh my god, yeah!
Okay, side note, everyone, the anniversary shirts are arriving. The people who won the anniversary shirts are getting their anniversary shirts and they look awesome. Oh my god. The hideout anniversary shirt is given away once a year on November 30th on the anniversary of the hideout.
If anyone doesn't know,
the Discord link is in the chat. Okay, shh. We're back. Okay. I don't know what else is going on, but we're just gonna sit here looking at names. I'm gonna get more familiar with the names. We got Aegions, Acro, Rally, Kurenai. I'm not getting... Gree is sort of the main tank carryman, and Rally is the main dips carryman, and by dips I mean DPS. Poggers, Balderdash, where are you? You were tank man last. You're not here anymore. It's Aegions. What's going on? Oh, and Acro seems to be a main heals. I've seen him healing several times. You're benched, coach. No worries, I'm on the bench too. I just have a voice. Gree, can we get some Undaunted poggers? Undaunted, everybody! Post your Undaunted, whatever they're called, the emotes, if you've got them. Do it. Do it. Undaunted. Well, it's a 1v1 match so far. We're gonna see if we can get another victory on the Undaunted side. Hi, Monqueen, what's up, buddy? I'm not going to be able to interact with the chat much outside, unless I'm outside of the games. In the games, I'm going to try to stay very focused. Yeah, right. On the match and try to actually do callouts and stuff. Or whatever they're called. La-da-da-da. Yeah, I'm casting. This is an open division game by the Undaunted and Zodiac Esports. If you didn't know by the colours at the top, the Zodiac Esports are bad. I'm just kidding, they're just the enemy team. Kuratu is not part of the team, that's Kurenai. The smell of victory. Oh wait, that's not victory. Anyway. Alrighty, looks like we're going to be going into Hanamura with the 2-point map, whatever it's called, 2-point map. Here, the spawn advantage on the second point here will be a very, very big advantage to whoever's defending. And it looks like we've got Undaunted defending, and Undaunted is going to go in with a Torbjorn. Oh, they were probably just trolling the team at that point. Alrighty, let's see. They've got 30 seconds to make up their teams. Let's go ahead and check out this map. You've got this lovely, nice temple, $50,000. A pagoda out front, $25,000. Bunch of trees, negative $62. You got to pay me to get those trees. And whatever the hell this thing is, temple, I guess, with a big old bell inside, dragons all over the place. This is going to be the first point, by the way. The Mortal Kombat symbol on the gate. Going around here, we've got a street with some high ground and some low ground and some medium ground and some up ground and some down ground, some left ground, some right ground, some up ground, I already said that, and some Rikimaru. Alright, looks like we're going with a traditional comp on the Undaunted side. We've got 2 healers with an Ana main and Zarya and Ryan main heal, or tank, and a couple of sniper and a semi-sniper trying to keep the enemy team at bay. We got an Orisa coming in as the main tank with a Roadhog hook side coming in from the enemy team. Got a Bastion and a Symmetra. I don't know if that's a troll pick or if those are real picks, but we're going to see what they come out the door with. Open Division is an official tournament hosted by Blizzard that any team of any rank could participate in. Hey, Ken, what's going on? Alright, I'm not going to be dealing with chat. Hang on! Alright, looks like we got a Symmetra and a Bastion coming out of the point. Oh, the Symmetra, they're going to try to get a quick setup by the Bastion up on the high ground, I believe. The Undaunted's Fire Strike is unable to get any picks, and the Undaunted are still maintaining this entry here. But the entire Zodiac team is able to come around behind with the teleporters. Undaunted doesn't seem to even know about the enemy and team intrusion. Enemy team Zodiac goes up onto the high ground and is able to create a bunker where the Symmetra is able to get around behind again. Symmetra is able to get the Bastion up onto the top of this high ground, and this bunker up here is unable to be destroyed by the Undaunted, while the Undaunted are trying to keep them down, but the entire Zodiac team is all bunkered in when the Symmetra pops in another teleporter right onto the point, and they are not using the teleporter for some reason. They're just sort of sitting there, continuing to get picks taken off of them. So we've got a couple of picks on the Undaunted side where Agents is able to get that Symmetra, and the rest of the team, the rest of the Zodiac is trying to push down onto the low ground. And we've got a rally popping off, getting a couple of picks there, and jumping in with the Wolves, taking out the Roadman. German swinging around with his thing. Rally is getting massive picks on his Hanzo here, taking out the entire enemy team's healers, and as well as getting a Dragon Point right onto the Dragon Blast right on the point. It looks like we're getting off of the Bastion attack. We're going with a normal. Oh, this is Goats. We're going with Goats, rolling into the payload point. Yes. Thanks for the hose. Alright, it looks like the entire the entire Zodiac team gets hit by this drop down, but unfortunately they are pushed off of the point. We've got 4 picks by the Undaunted, and Undaunted is able to establish their dominance on the point. Alright, Ryan still pushing up here, trying to finish off the Zarya, but the Zarya is able to keep herself alive with the help of Moira. And Ryan is able to pull back with, as well as Gree on Hanzo. And Gree is going to try to get high ground and get a couple more picks here. Gree is unable to get any picks and is bullied back by the D.Va. The D.Va is pushing him back, as well as the Moira's ball. Bob coming in to help save the day. Bob is doing things, and doing things he does. It looks like the Zodiac team has high ground here, but Zodiac is able to get away, and it looks like the Reinhardt is trying to swing his hammer, push them back. Hanzo getting pinned back here with 3 of the Zodiac. Zodiac ignoring the Hanzo. Oh, Zarya and Lucio killing themselves, throwing themselves off the map, into the abyss, under the wall, to get back with their team. Holy hell. Thank you, Reyes. This is still practicing, everybody! Just so everyone knows! This is practice cast. This is precasting, yes. Alright, the Deathball / Goats coming in through the gate. It looks like they're, oh, big hammer! Taking down half the team, unable to really get a ton of use on it. However, the Ana is able to pick off the Reinhardt, and the team, the Zodiacs are pushed back by the Undaunted. Undaunted, unfazed by the Zodiac's attack, the Zarya able to collect some charge off of that Fire Strike. Moira trying to get a few more picks of ult charge here with her ball. And it looks like we have a Dragon Strike straight into the doorway. Unable to get any picks, but definitely pushing them back quite a bit. Reinhardt getting pushed into a corner here, trying to get away from the Zodiac team. However, the Reinhardt is able to survive with the help of Ana. A Zenyatta ult is able to keep the Reinhardt alive. The enemy Reinhardt is able to finish off the Ana, and we're getting a couple of picks here by the Zodiac, and with the help of the Lucio boost, Bob is unable to get any kills, and the entire Zodiac team stays on the point with only a Zarya and a Hanzo to keep them at bay. Pushed into overtime. It looks like this is going to be a collected point on the Zodiac side, and Undaunted is trying to get a couple of picks with his rally here, but is unable to get any picks, has to back out. Panic ults right under the point. I assume it's a panic ult. It might be strategy. I don't know things. I'm just a junker. A rally is able to escape back into the second point. Alright, we've got the Undaunted stacking up on the top left. It looks like they're running their modified goats with a Doomfist, a Mr. Fister in there. And we've got an excellent sleep on the Zarya, topped off by a Hammer Swing and a Fire Strike. Oh, Reinhardt, unable to shield, gets booped away from it, but only one is able to get picked as Zarya puts up a Bubble Bath, protecting her and Lucio. Zarya coming up, Reinhardt back in the fray, Reinhardt coming in and getting his hammer down, only getting one on the Diva, but she's able to be picked up by her healers. It looks like we got a Boostia, pushing him back, bringing his Mad Sound and Mad Beat right to the party, keeping his entire team up with those lovely beats. Please no talk, Rise up. Thank you. And we've got Reinhardt swinging away, swing for the fences on the top here. Everyone battling over high ground. Reinhardt is unable to get any picks with his charge, but he pushes it anyway. He gets charged back, is saved by the Zarya. Bubble baths all around. Zarya keeping everyone alive at full charge, it looks like. The entire Zodiac team is able to take over high ground and pushes down onto the point with only a few people on the Undaunted side able to save on the point, but get knocked back by the hammer down. Rally trying to keep him pushed back. Rally going for the meteor strike. Zenyatta ulting out onto the point to keep his team alive while they try to win this fight. Rally's unable to get it. He was able to get one quick pick off of that comet, but everyone else on the Zodiac is able to stay alive. Three of them all stuck into the oh my, okay, no picks with the bomb, but Reinhardt is able to pick up a couple of picks. Looks like Gree is trying to stall with his ult onto the point, and we've got Gree and Acro and Aegeon all pushing into the point, and still trying to battle it out. 5v3, 5v4. Hammer down takes the entire Undaunted team down into the ground, but only three of them are picked. Holy crap, four of them are picked. It looks like it is a trickling battle at this point. They're just going in for time. Zarya picked off, and Gree trying to get in the body blocked by the Diva, and Gree is unable to get to the point before they finally pick up the win. Alright, looks like they won with 1 minute and 30 seconds time, so Undaunted is going to have to beat that time in order to progress. Oh! Alrighty, let's go to attack! Let's see what they do. That was an interesting strategy, I have to mention. The Symmetra, Bastion, Zarya, or the Symmetra, Bastion, Mercy, and whatever the hell Orisa attack up at the top right was a very interesting strategy to get to the point with a couple of teleporters without actually moving through any damaging areas. So the first teleporter was from this point into the hallway. From the hallway, they were able to get away quickly and unscathed up around the back into the high ground. They were able to get to this point. They were noticed by the Undaunted. The Undaunted started pouring damage into this point, but they put up a little bastion here, and they were able to get the teleporter right over to the overlooking window, overlooking right into here. They were able to put up a little bit of a bunker here, but fortunately, Zodiac was unable to make their way onto the point before the Symmetra was killed violently by Reinhardt. No, thank you guys. Alright, it looks like we're getting a bit of a semi-ghost. We're getting... Okay, no, we're getting a normal setup with Orisa Hookman. We got a Mercy main heals and a Zenyatta and a couple of snipers on the defending team. Looks like Zodiac's looking for early picks with the snipers, and they're... Reinhardt trying to bat away the arrows with his hammer instead of his shield. Alright, it looks like the Undaunted pushing in. Gree is able to get in quite a ways, but he goes in way too fast, way ahead of his team, and he is picked quickly by the two snipers. It looks like Undaunted is splitting up now. Bridget trying to go back to her Reinhardt, where the rest of the team, Rally, go back to the Zarya. Rally, Lucio, and Aegeons are all up in the top high ground here, while the rest of the team attempts to come back. Zarya, Zenyatta, and Bridge are going to have a bit of a hard time trying to get back here and connect with their team. Looks like Orisa trying to pull in. We got Bubble Bath going in. Aegeon shielding his team while they're all able to get into the high ground hit point here. Oh, going up into the top side, we've got Rally, and the rest of the team going down the low ground, trying to keep ahead of this Orisa bubble. Rally jumping in, trying to get a couple of picks, while the Widow and the Zenyatta are able to pick off 3 of the Undaunted. Reinhardt trying to get a couple of swings here, but he is left alone on the point, spinning rapidly around. The rectangle's going in circles. It's a madhouse. Alright, it looks like the Undaunted are going to try to reform their group, pulling into the point here. We got Widow Rally switching off of McFisterman into Widow, and goes and tries to engage with this Hanzo. The rest of the Undaunted team are stacking up onto the gateway, but 2 of them getting stuck in the Storm Arrow / whatever the hell it's called, Mortal Kombat symbol thing that Hanzo does, and stopping the current push by the Undaunted. Zodiac coming out and trying to keep them pinned, keep them from coming out, maybe stagger them. Hanzo coming over to try to engage this Widowmaker so that he was able to keep the stagger on them. Unable to get any picks, the Zodiac pulls back and tries to reform up Hookman, and everyone trying to get onto the top here, onto the high ground, pushing down into the Undaunted. Undaunted, unfazed, and just pushing right into the point, completely ignoring the entire team. Zodiac is ignored. They're pushed off by Bridget. Looks like a Roadhog trying to push on and stall for a bit while Zenyatta gets in there. The high ground is able to provide them quite an advantage, and the hammer down doesn't get any picks. Looks like Orisa is pulled, or Hookman is pulled by the by the Reinhardt, and we've got one pick of a Tom-Tom by Rally. There's still a brawl going on the point, and we've got the first pick by Widow on Widow action. We got Zarya takes out the Zenyatta. They're down 1 healer. We've got Reinhardt, Zarya, and a couple of healers on point. Undaunted is able to swing and trying to clear them off the point. Zodiac is pushed away except for one single lone Orisa, who is left alone. Gree is able to get 2 picks off of the Roadhog and the Hanzo, and Undaunted collects their prize. Oh, dragons, whatever. Alright, Widow skyrocketing herself up, trying to get a quick pick, and is unable to get anything with her acrobatics. Alright, it looks like the team of Undaunted is stacking up on the high ground, and they're going to be met with a D.Va. D.Va pushing in, and a Roadhog on the left side, a Winston on the left side, zapping them all with his electrifying personality. 4 of them getting pushed back, and Rally picking up a Tracer pick, while the Bridge is able to finish off the Monkey. Everyone jumping down onto the point, trying to... Oh, the Hanzo's ult is terminated early, while Gree is able to finish him off. We're going to hammer down in whatever the hell Zarya's ult is, Gravity Blast, into the right side. Hammond is in honor, trying to keep this point away from the Undaunted, but Undaunted are destroying them. Tracer trying to keep a little bit of a protection here with her back-in-time abilities, but she goes back in time, keeps the pressure on Zenyatta, is able to actually finish off the Reinhardt, while the Hammond and D.Va are coming out and able to push back the remainder of Undaunted. Undaunted is no longer on the point. They got 2 ticks, very nice push on the very first try. They've got 2 minutes to beat the time of Zodiac. Looks like Rally coming around, getting stuck. Attempting to be getting stuck. We got lost on the Tracer Bomb is unable to get a pick there on the Zodiac side. Hammond shooting at the camera! You son of a bitch! Come do that to my face! Alright, Hammond shooting up the high ground while the entire Undaunted comes up and tries to push into the high ground. The rally is coming in. We've got a rally by Brig, pushing the entire team in there with a Lucio. We've got Goats pushing back behind into the Lucio, pushing him off the payload, and Undaunted is pushing the entire Zodiac team off the payload. Only Hammond and D.Va are attempting to make an impression. D.Va coming in with her bomb, and is she able to get a pick? She's able to clear the team. 3 picks off of the point. Only Bridge trying to stay on there. Zenyatta trying to get a couple of damage orbs on there, but is not even being killed. They're waiting to stagger him. Zenyatta taken by the Ana. Oh my. Alright, Undaunted regrouping, Rally emoting to show his loyalty to the group with an obvious thumbs down. And it looks like the rest of the team is coming in. By the rest of the team, I mean the poor Zenyatta. Alright, it looks like Undaunted is restacking up on the top there. Undaunted, unfazed, unfathomed, uncrazied, trying to get up there, getting in, ready to pour onto the point. Let me just adjust my position 1 second. Oh my god, cameraman, work with me, damn it. Undaunted pushing in on the mid-high ground this time. Trying to get a quick pick with Rally, unable to get that pick, but pushing D.Va out of her mech. And it looks like we've got 2 on point. We've got Lucio and Mr. Fister. Mr. Fister is picked by the Tracer, but the rest of the team is able to get in there. And the Tracer Bomb taking out 2 of them, and the Pew Pew Man shooting up a Zarya and a Brazilian man. Looks like Reinhardt is left alone. They're going to try to stagger him. He's just going to stand there and take the drugs. Alrighty, Undaunted currently has 1 minute and 20 seconds to try to get onto this point and try to keep it this time. They only need 1 tick, but they need to dislodge Zodiac if they're going to have any success. Looks like Zodiac is going to try to come up here with the Tracer, get a little sneaky with the crouching here. I know what you're up to, you time-traveling bitch. Anyway, the Undaunted is going in straight through the middle. It looks like they're going to try to push in, and oh my god, Zodiac is waiting on both sides. We've got a pile driver right behind the Rhine shield. Rhine is currently antied and nearly dead. The entire Undaunted team is the entire Zodiac team caught into a beautiful Zarya ult, and Meteor Strike is only able to get 1, while the not Mercy main is able to pick someone with the claptrap. Alright, Undaunted fighting. They still got both of their tanks, so they've got a bit of a beef bonus on the point here. We've got an anti-Rhine is destroyed by the Ana, and the rest of the team is pushed back by a Riptire and the D.Va. Aggressive push here. Zarya trying to pull back, trying to stay alive and stay with the team. They've got 20 seconds to make this last desperate push. Rally trying to get a couple of pieces of damage here, but unable to get a pick. Oh, Rally able to get a pick, able to take out the Tracer. It's a 5v4 match right now. We got both tanks pushing into the fight. We've got Bridget pulling back. We've got a D.Va Bomb coming above the point, and unable to get any picks. We've got 2 picks by the D.Va and the Junkie Man. A couple of Undaunted on the point, but we've got a waterfall of picks by the Zodiac. Undaunted with only 1 left on the point is unable to keep the overtime. Well, we're going to try to desperately trickle in, but Bridget is the last bastion, and Undaunted is unable to take the gold.
Victory.
Oh, Discord. Yes, Pew Pew Man. Alright, it looks like Mayhem was on the enemy team, and thus, obviously, won. Alright, this is the point where the D.Va Bomb wiped out half of the Undaunted team. Let's see it in slow motion. I said slow motion, damn it! Where's my slow motion? And the Zarya Bubble Bath was unable to stop the D.Va Bomb.
Alright, so currently, let's go ahead and update the score. Zodiac is now 2, Undaunted 1. We're going to see how this fares. Zodiac will be playing for the victory in this next fight. We're going to see if Undaunted is able to keep their foot in the door, keep their self in the game. Undaunted has to win 2 in order to make this comeback. 2 in a row.
Nimbani. Looks like Nimbani will be our next one. We've got a single point payload point map thing. It's got a big old cart that you'd collect in the first point, and then you'd push it and got to go 2 points. And yeah, it's a thing, you know. Okay. Oh, thank you, Discord. Oh my god, I'm not really, it's not really like nervous. I don't really think about it. I just don't really know what to say. I keep saying the same things. Like, it looks like. Oh, CJ, thank you. Reyes. No, huh? I don't know what that means. Number 1, oh, Discord Melody. They're going full team. Oh. Boulder Dash is subbed onto the Undaunted. It looks like Zodiac Esports has Soccer Slayer and Whiskey Jack, although I wasn't really paying attention to the names in the last one, so I don't know. So, tomorrow I'm going to be posting information about the Undaunted Twitch stream, Twitch channel that I will be casting to on Thursday. So, y'all better go follow it. Otherwise, you won't be able to hear it.
And I'm gonna try to save my voice. Unfortunately, I am actually overdoing it a little bit. Tuesdays and Thursdays are my day off, trying to keep my throat and windpipe alive. But
we're not gonna bother with any of that.
I'm pretty sure. I was gonna say let me try something real quick, but never mind. I'm not gonna try it because that might open the
floodgates. I don't want to open the floodgates.
Ugh, my glasses are fogging up. I don't normally wear glasses when I'm sitting here in front of my computer. It's too close. But I'm actually having to read stuff and shit.
Drink tea with honey. I don't know what... Honey's too natural for me. I've got to drink soda.
Nice scrap, Reyes. Wait, Reyes are the... Oh, yeah. I was going to say, that was Caitlyn who just busted up to 1,800. Whew. 9K. Holy hell. Yeah, I know. Over 9,000. Okay, I'm gonna have to make a sound clip for over 9,000 for whenever someone gets in there.
Okay, looks like we're getting into the game. We're gonna stop with the regular commentary and go into the real commentary. All right, we've got the Undaunted are all picking the peeps. They've got Winston May, and this is the not really in the game yet. So they're all trolling each other. We got Torbjorn. I want to see a game with Torbjorn in there. Come on. Pyrokin left the game. Oh boy. Oh boy, it's gonna be 5v6. Oh, what happened? Who won? I missed it.
Yeah, top 10. Well done, Reyes. That is actually very impressive. Out of, it says 1455 on leaderboard. That means that there's like over 600 people on the leaderboard who just decided not to follow. They popped in, they were like, nah, and left. I completely understand it though. If I heard me, I'd be like, I'm not touching this with a 10-foot pole.
Okay. Oh, gee, Drunkrat. Hey, Fragalicious! Alright, let's get back into the cast. Yes. Right, well, Doom is carrying Rowley. Alright, I think based on the last one, it looks like Undaunted is going to be defending on this point. On this map, defense actually gets a very significant advantage of high ground, assuming the attackers do not come to this door. As long as the attackers don't come to this door, the high ground is a very significant advantage, offering lots of cover to all the healers and the damage dealers. As long as they have a Reinhardt or some shield up here, they can stuff up this door, make sure pour damage into it, make sure no one else can get the high ground, but defense does have a significant advantage.
Ready for battle.
Okay, hang on. There we go. Alright. Yep, Undaunted pushing out. We've got a Tracer, a Mercy, a drug dealer, a monkey man with lots of electricity, a ninja who was rejected by people and his family and such, and a Korean gamer. Ooh, I don't know what it meant. She's right, you know. Alrighty, a drug dealer. Yeah, of course. Have you not seen Anna's profile page, her Facebook page? She's wanted by the authorities. Who should I talk to get into the team? I honestly have no idea. I would say Greed, probably. What? Rally, what?
Defend objective A.
Hang on. Okay, we've got a monkey and a Tracer and a Diva on the attacking team as well. Looks like they've subbed out a Farah and Mercy to get a pharmacy, to open up a pharmacy to combat the drugs of Anna. Alright, both Diva and Winston instantly jumping up to high ground, trying to maintain a bit of an advantage over them, but they got a Diva and Winston on the Undaunted side to keep them at bay. Diva pushing back into the fray. We've got Diva Winston on Undaunted side fighting a Diva Winston Mercy on the Zodiac side. Zodiac's Tracer pushing back and trying to keep the tanks on edge, when Pharmacy jumping straight to the point with the Winston and keeping the fight straight on the point. Looks like Farah getting taken down by the Winston. We've got 3 picks on the Zodiac side as they're able to finish off the Diva, the Tracer, and Zarya is able to be... There is no Zarya. Mercy's able to get back up an Anna, but they're both taken out by the Winston. Winston on Undaunted side ulting to try to keep everyone back. but trying to get away from that Diva Bomb, is unable to get away from the Diva Bomb. Diva Bomb takes her out. Tracer trying to stall on the objective, but the entire Zodiac team is back on the objective, and Winston is able to take out Undaunted Rally. Looks like the Undaunted are stacking up behind the bus and giving the point to Zodiac. Zodiac is unable to be deferred, and Winston, or Undaunted, coming in with a quick Reinhardt and trying to get behind this Winston, take him out before he jumps away, but he's able to get away. We got a pharmacy straight above the tanks on the Undaunted side. Okay, Undaunted has switched over to a... Whoa, pause game, okay. Undaunted has switched over to a Reaper. Mevin isn't Mevin isn't associated with Undaunted. Gree would be the person. He's in the Discord, yep.
Oops, wrong one.
What was that? I don't even know. What was that? Hang on. Ryan getting melee to death is a good check. Oh, okay. So we're just looking at a big pause here, hanging out. We lost a couple of members of the Undaunted, but don't worry, they'll come back. Can I actually move? I can't move. The cast has stopped, so we're just gonna go to break for a moment. If you like Junkers, you'll love the Hideout. The Hideout's full of amazing people. Here are some of the testimonials.
I love the Hideout. It's amazing. I get all my cars washed for free.
I don't know that guy, but he's got cars and he gets them washed for free.
Respawn timer? Oh.
Okay, so the Undaunted is pushed back by the Zodiac. Zodiac is able to get a couple of picks on the Diva. Pushback. Rally trying to stay up with the Genji, but he is jumped on by both a Winston and a Pharah, and Winston's able to finish him off. Tracer pushing up with the Diva, trying to get in here on the Reinhardt. Reinhardt swinging his hammer wildly against his Tracer. Tracer is always very difficult to deal with as Reinhardt. Reinhardt, again, swinging his hammer wildly, keeping the Tracer off his backside like a mosquito. Looks like they switched to a McCree to deal with the Tracer. Tracer's still poking the Reinhardt in his bum, and Reinhardt does not like that. Alright. Winston coming around into the backline and able to do a lot of damage to both of the backline points. No kills off of the Diva Bomb, but Winston is able to go apeshit, kill the drug dealer. Mercy's stuck. Pharah's pushed into the Reinhardt. Reinhardt is pushed away, and the backline of a Zenyatta is able to push the payload all the way up. 5 of the Zodiac is able to keep Undaunted pinned into their spawn. Mercy is making a really weird dive straight across and gets destroyed by the 3 tanks who all jump onto her. It looks like Reinhardt and Reinhardt and Zarya pushed back into here. The Diva Bomb is not used to any effect, but is able to keep them into the spawn. We've got the entire Undaunted team trying to come out, but continues to be bullied back into the spawn. This is getting a little bit problematic for the Undaunted. Undaunted is trying to get a res off and gets a res off, but Rally tries to dive away and gets his Pharah. The payload has been pushed all the way up to the front here, and Reinhardt of the Undaunted team trying to get out here before they are able to get destroyed. Vulpix is dropped by the Rhine, but Rhine is destroyed by the Tracer and Zenyatta. It looks like Undaunted will not be able to get onto the point as the Winston Monkey Man pushes them all. Green's able to get a pretty damn good high noon here, but the Pharah's Justice is enough to wash all of the Undaunted off the payload. Oh.
Score 0-3. Switching sides.
Well, a very aggressive attack by the Zodiac. The Undaunted were very, very daunted. Zen carry. Zen literally carried from all the way in the back. As a very, very aggressive round, 5 of these Zodiacs were able to push the Undaunted all the way back into their spawn continually. It was not even a Not even a chance to come out. They kept trickling into that meat grinder, and the meat grinder kept pushing them back. I don't know who Jodak is. Probably should. Let's jump into the spawn. Alright, it looks like we've got a very interesting setup here. We've got a Bastion Hookman Orisa combo with an Ana. And a Rally has changed from Bastion into Hanzo, a much better pick for this attack. Hanzo and Ana, or Ashe, are going to be forcing the most of the damage here, whereas Bridget and Ana are going to be keeping up the tanks. Looks like the Zodiac team is going to have a Winston, Pharah, Mercy, and Diva combo with a Tracer and Xeno. Where the hell am I? What even is that part of the map? Alright, Diva's gonna be up here scouting out for some of their mounts here, gets a few ideas of what's going on, and jumps right back to the to the Zodiac team. Okay. Undaunted going around trying to get the high ground, pulling straight into the high ground up here. They're actually going to get it uncontested, putting a Orisa shield up here to protect the team. Hookman pulls over Diva, but is unable to get a pick. Gets a pretty good amount of damage. Winston trying to damage the team here, but Bridget is able to push him right out. Pharah trying to get some more damage over here on the Undaunted team. Undaunted getting an Ashe onto the point. An odd positioning, but she is able to escape before the Winston cooks her. And the Undaunted trying to pick peppers, getting a couple picks here, while the Tracer gets around the Orisa backside and deals some significant damage to Orisa. Balderdash keeping up that Orisa shield. We got a sleep on the point, and Roadhog sits on the Pharah and is able to kill her with his massive weight. Winston trying to keep the point. We got another Winston ult trying to keep this point off, but no Diva while I'm able to pick him off this time. Damn it! Obstructions. Winston's able to keep the point long enough for the Diva and Mercy to get up and back him up. Diva, Mercy are being pushed back by the Roadhog. Roadhog is able to get a significant push off of the tanks. However, most of his damage is eaten by the Diva. All of the tanks have been destroyed, and Zodiac is able to reclaim the point. Undaunted will have to regroup.
Excuse me for dropping in.
There we go. Rally looks like he's trying to scout out a little bit more, maybe get 1 or 2 picks on this Zodiac team, but no one is stupid enough to put their head out. Ashe, Rally, and Ryan and Ana all pushing up the normal way. Ashe getting peppered by this Diva. Diva getting a mech back and is able to get her Matrix in the process. Well, it looks like the Undaunted are going to try to go under the pathway here with a Zarya Reinhardt combo pushing the forward group. Rally still at half health, is able to heal himself, and the Undaunted is able to get all the way up to the point unchallenged, and as soon as they come out of here, we've got a Bridget ult keeping all the armor up. Oh no, we've got a Diva ult, and the Diva ult is able to claim both the Ana and the Reinhardt. The rest of the team is pushed back into the hallway, and they are chased quickly by both Winston and Diva. We got a quick rally Dragons. Dragons is able to do a lot of damage to Diva, but unable to finish off the mech. And we have the team still stuck in the underground hallway. Ryan trying to group up and come in from behind. Rally taking a hell of a lot of damage and able to get himself healed back up by Ana. Ana coming back and providing heals for the team. The team is once again all complete. They are trying to back off and go around the left side.
60 seconds.
Looks like Rally is taking quite a bit of heat from the Pharah, but unable to be destroyed by the Zodiac as he comes around and joins the Zodiac, the Undaunted team, for their push over here. Winston keeping up a lot of heat from his high ground, as well as the rest of the Zodiac all staying on their high ground position, keeping the Reinhardt away from the rest of the team. They are unable to be shielded, and the rest of the team is pushed back as Ryan pushes in with only 3-2. Ryza trying to keep up the trying to keep up the Zarya here. Ryza and Zarya trying to keep up, but Ryza is destroyed by the Diva. We have a Battle Mercy going in, or a whatever the hell her name is. They're all killing off this Balderdash and making sure they stagger him and don't kill him right away.
10
Looks like they only have 10 seconds to get up to this point. Ryan wildly swinging his hammer, trying to get in there. Bob pushed ahead, pushed right onto the point, getting some damage on the Winston. Ryan swinging away with his hammer, trying to keep the Bob company. God damn it! Hammer down is able to collect 2 stuns, and 1 Diva mech is completely shattered by Ryan. We have a Hammond who's boosted, trying to keep a lot of presence here on the point, and most of the Undaunted is able to stay here on the point against this Winston. Winston is able to be melted. We have a Pharmacy. Farah is the only person trying to keep this payload from being destroyed, and she's conked by Bridget, pushed away by the Shield Maiden. Hammond chasing after the last Mercy. Looks like Tracer is sneaking around the left side, trying to get some damage on Reinhardt. Undaunted is able to pick up the payload and start their push. Boulder Dash is getting quickly chipped away by this Tracer, as well as Reinhardt. Tracer is taking away the Reinhardt shield and the Boulder Dash's health with precipitous ability. Well done, Daunted. Well done. Got a nice push. Keep that payload moving. We've got Hammond and Reinhardt are both pushing very aggressively, trying to keep the Zodiac pushback. But Zodiac is able to come around with their Winston and try to get a few picks on their back. And Zodiac is able to take away one of the main DPS. Winston is charged and destroyed by the Rhine, punished for his arrogance. Looks like Tracer coming back, getting out of the clutches of Ryan and trying to get a couple of quick damage pokes on Bridget, unable to finish her off. Diva pushing and trying to keep up pressure on the Ryan. Ryan and Bridget pulled back and not able to get any further with the payload. Ryan pushing back up to the payload, trying to keep it moving. Keep the payload moving! Oh, Diva and Winston are back up on the front lines, and we've got a Mercy pocketing the Diva from the behind. Diva's getting 2 types of healing. Winston coming around to the back line, trying to keep Hanzo and Bridget occupied, but is able to escape before Bridget finishes them off. We have a Diva Bomb coming into the back line right behind, and is able to collect that Zarya, but the Reinhardt is able to keep his shield up and keep his friends up and alive. Bridge is able to keep that rally going, keeping armor on her friendlies. Reinhardt swinging his hammer, trying to get rid of this Tracer. She's able to escape. The entire Zodiac team trying to stay on the point. 2 of them get stunned by this Reinhardt. Reinhardt able to kick up a couple of picks there, get rid of a couple of the squishies in the back. McCree finishes them off. They're able to get up to the 2nd point. Well done. It looks like Winston trying to contest them, keep them up here. They're able to keep a contest here as the Winston and Mercy are able to keep it up, but they C9 get off the point and the payload is able to be collected. Winston destroyed. It looks like we have a Bridget being a bit aggressive here, but able to get a couple of swings away and build up ult charge on the Diva. And we've got a Zenyatta trying to charge up his balls and fling them all into Ryan's face. We missed the Tracer Bomb on the whatever they're called, the Zodiac's team. Zodiac was able to throw a Tracer Bomb and not able to get any picks. Reinhardt coming up, double bubbled, and stunned, antied, and slung back by the Reinhardt and Bridge combo. Reinhardt and Bridge pushing in, destroying. Gree getting a couple of easy picks as the Reinhardt shield is out of the picture. And the rest of the Undaunted is able to push up very, very well and quickly into the payload objective. And we've got a Hanzo trying to keep the contest here, as well as a Drunkrat and a Reinhardt trying to get contest, but is unable to get to the point in time. Hey Panda, how you doing? I know, the pulse bomb was just random, out in the middle of nowhere.
3-3.
Doing pretty trashy. Oh, well, you can't see it, but I'm hugging Rhodey right now. I can't move because I'm using my movement hand to move, but I'm hugging Rhodey. Oh. Okay, let's get back to the action.
Alright, it looks like the Undaunted will be attacking on this run, trying to get a little bit more push on there, trying to get one more point, one more push, trying to get a little bit more under their belt before Zodiac is able to try for the title. Just remember, everybody, it is tied right now, but if Zodiac gets one more point, it gets one more win onto these games, they are able to claim the entire scrim, 3 points, I believe.
Incoming in 30 seconds.
No, you guys are awesome. Alrighty.
So it looks like Undaunted is going to be going in with their traditional off Goats combo with a Doom as their 3rd tank, no Diva. So Doom replacing Diva as their tank, and they're going with the Zen Zen goats, which means they have a lot of survivability in those key moments, but they do have reduced healing output overall. Looks like the defenders will be going with a Junkrat, so we're going to have a lot of damage to try to deal with that goats combo, but the Genji is going to go for the back healers, backline.
Alrighty, it looks like Undaunted is pushing straight up into the high ground, uncontested, gets right up into the high ground, and is able to get the shield up and jump right down onto the point. All 5 of them, all 6 of them onto the point at this point. We got Diva, Winston, and Genji all raining down destruction from various angles. Ryza is able to get Diva out of a mech. She's just a gamer now. Can't do anything except for shoot a tiny little piston. Big anti onto Undaunted, but Diva's able to get the first pick, and we've got 2 picks by Zodiac, 1 more pick by Undaunted. It is currently a match game, 4v4. Diva's back into a mech on the point. We've got another Junkrat pick, and the Junkrat is looking for another pick on Ryza. Is able to pick him off. Junkrat is able to single-handedly take out the last remaining efforts of the team. Zarya is trying to stay alive, but Zarya is unable to get away, stuck in this little grouping. Zarya is back with her team. Zarya is alive behind the Reinhardt. Zarya, Reinhardt, Lucio trying to keep this point. Hammond and Genji keeping them off from the Zodiac team. The Zodiac's coming in with a Riptide coming in. We've got a shield thing by Brazilian man. Is able to keep everyone alive for the moment, but Riptide gets on there, is able to take a quick pick on Rally. We've got a Bridget ult keeping everyone alive, pushing everyone forward. Genji and Hammond are the only ones trying to keep this point alive. Undaunted doing an amazing thing with their gravity, trying to keep that Diva out of the mech, getting a Genji ult on the Nano Blade, going in from the Zodiac side, unable to do anything. Aegeon's coming in with a huge fire strike, destroying everybody on the Zodiac team. They collect the point and are able to push forward. Alright, it looks like the Zodiac team is going to try to stay back and regroup, see what they can do. A lot of their team were killed way too late in that fight and are going to have to spawn back in the earlier spawn, or the very far spawn. Have a long way to get back up here. Alright. Undaunted is pushing the payload up ever so slowly right into the bus corner, and we've got a Diva and a Hammond trying to keep them back. Hammond is just firing blindly into the group. Reinhardt staying at the vanguard, keeping up his shield as the Undaunted are pushing into this onslaught. They keep pushing them back. Hammond trying to come around, unleashes his ult, as well as Diva unleashing her ult. We got 2 ults right on the payload. Diva bomb collects no one. The mines from Hammond are able to be summarily destroyed by the entire Undaunted team. Undaunted pushing forward. Got a huge ult by Zenyatta, keeping them all alive. Pushing them on Diva and Hammond, both getting pushed away. Hammond getting destroyed by a sound blast. Enemy Zenyatta ult keeping the enemy team up and on the point. We've got a Bridget ult keep doing the same thing, keeping armor on the point. We've got armor on the point. We've got Zenyatta and Zarya both pushing around on both sides. Reinhardt destroying the Zarya on the right side. Zarya finishing off the Ana, and Rally finishing off the Diva. Getting up to the second point, not even stopping in their unwavering train, their Undaunted Express. I like that, the Undaunted Express. Okay, enemy Hammond has switched out for Reinhardt. Now we have a enemy goats combo with a McCree instead of a healer. It looks like Reinhardt and Zarya pushing in, getting mad heals by Ana, but unable to get any picks. The entire Undaunted team stuck gravitationally onto the point. We've got a McCree in the back. McCree trying to get a punch, but Rally punching him into the wall. Hammer down pushes most of the Zodiac team back. Undaunted trying to get in here. We've got a Diva bomb that will try to collect. Diva gets 2 picks, and it looks like Undaunted is going to be left at a disadvantage in this fight. Undaunted is being destroyed, picked off. They got a very strong push here, almost all the way to the end. We've got a. We're going to see what Undaunted can do on the defense of this point.
5 to 3.
That was an amazing push. By the way, I just want to point out, you guys are being incredibly positive in the chat, and I love you. I'm sorry I can't be more present, but Cal, you're doing great. Cal, you're keeping them up. I love it. I love it! My voice is starting to go. What are we gonna do? All right. So it looks like if we can have Undaunted hold them and keep them from getting all the way to the point, we're going to keep going into one more game. Winner take all, 2v2. What's going to happen? I don't know. Be gentle with your voice. No. You can't tell me what to do. All right, it looks like we're going to have a very cheesy setup with Torbjorn, Bastion, Orisa, and D.Va all on the defending side. Very nice. Undaunted knows what they're doing, getting up to the high ground, getting a Ana and Mercy for a very high healing output, very high damage output, very high defensive with the defense matrix and the Orisa shield. Looks like Balderdash trying to direct where they're going, but it looks like Gree is going to take charge and push them all up to the top, get to the high ground as any good Bastion should. Alright, it looks like the attacking team is going to go Torbjorn, but it's going to change out that Torbjorn for a quick Goats comp, Ana comp to have a very high damage out or healing output, as well as those strong antis. If they can get some antis off, I believe this is going to be a very difficult fight for the Undaunted. The Undaunted are unaware that the entire Zodiac team is coming around the outside, going straight onto the right on the point, going up, going around into the high ground, trying to get around behind this Bastion and Torbjorn. Ana's destroyed as she's left unguarded. The Ana and Torbjorn are both pushed back. Ana is destroyed. Torbjorn's turret is gone. We got Bastion trying to get a couple of damage off. Is able to finish off one Bridget. We got Ryza getting up her Ana again, but Ana is able to finish off the Orisa. Zarya on the Zodiac team is down. We got Reinhardt and Lucio and D.Va all on the point. Torbjorn is antied, and Torbjorn tries to use his small hammer to take down the big hammer, and is able to get away before he getting destroyed. Gree is destroying that barrier. We've got a D.Va and a Reinhardt trying to keep this point, and Gree is able to get his ult, push back, get the Brazilian out of there. Reinhardt is able to show that the other Reinhardt's hammer is not as good. Gets a quick destruction. Rally is able to use his hammer on a Korean gamer, which seems a little bit excessive. D.Va pushing back the Russian Zarya lady until they get a quick pick, and they are staggered. D.Va got anti, but is able to get back all the way to her payload, and is able to get healed by the Mercy, supplying some much-needed ult charge to Mercy. Alright, it looks like Zodiac is going to regroup, trying to go around the same side, waiting for that Zarya, getting Zarya boosted up by the Lucio, all going around the same side, trying to go around right into the high ground again. We've got Torbjorn has his turret set up this time above this side of the point to get a couple of damage picks onto them. They're going again to the same point. We got the entire Undaunted team shifting over to the right to able to push into this attack. The entire Zodiac team is just sort of hanging out, taking a cigarette break in the back here, not really doing anything. Lucio pushing back, getting a couple of damage points against his, trying to build up his ult against his turret. Ana getting a couple of points, a couple of shots. Torbjorn trying to stick his nose in where it doesn't belong, gets pushed back and healed by the Mercy, able to keep his life. Zodiac team still staying in the back there. Lucio and Ryan. Oh, Ryan was dead. That's why. Ryan boosting himself back into here, almost going off to the map, but is oh, the Lucio is destroyed. No more speed boost. No more sound barrier. The entire Zodiac team is stuck back here. Looks like we got a Battle Mercy trying to deal with the Zodiac team, but the Undaunted are able to get some more damage onto this death ball coming in. D.Va tries to go in, gets ulted, but then ejected from her mech, unable to get any use out of that Ana. Completely wasted. Torbjorn uses his fire, blows chunks all over the enemy Reinhardt, and our D.Va pushes the Reinhardt right into the fiery bits. Looks like Ana and D.Va are trying to escape from this onslaught, but they are unable to get away and both get picked by the Undaunted. Undaunted, I feel like, has yet to lose a single player here. Torbjorn, what the hell are you doing up here? Come on, man. You're not a runner. Oh, we got a Sombra. Sombra on the enemy team, on the Zodiac team, trying to come around, scout it out a little bit more, maybe get a few quick hacks. And Sombra still being a sneaky little person right behind the Torbjorn, under the Torbjorn. The entire Zodiac team is going to stack up again and go around the side. What are they going to do? What are they planning? They're going up high ground this time. We've got Zodiac going up high ground. Reinhardt is going around the other side, trying to bait them into thinking they're coming around the side again. It looks like Reinhardt is alone over here. Zarya pushing in onto the point. We've got Sombra pushing in onto the point. We've got D.Va pushing in with a bomb right behind the entire Undaunted team. Is unable to get any picks, and Undaunted is able to get a huge nano right onto the point. And Bastion is picked, but everyone, oh my goodness, Balderdash going ham on the D.Va and the Sombra, getting destroyed. We've got a D.Va all going in, not getting any picks. We've got Ace Rally going ham with his hammer, destroying both the Brazilian and the German with his hammer and finishing off the Zarya. Undaunted takes the victory. They're Zodiac unable to even claim the first point. Holy hell! My God. Okay, let's update the counter, and Ryza is able to clinch that play of the game. Let's see what happens here.
This is not the end.
Battle Mercy going in, destroying the D.Va with a quick melee. Well done! Well done, good show! Yo, what's up, Panda? How you doing? I'm being no, not professional announcer. I'm being a caster right now. I'm losing my voice while I'm trying to provide entertainment to these lovely and very talented games. Oh, good to see you, mate. Just so everyone knows, I will be providing chat commentary. I will be able to talk to the chat. They're running top like you wanted. Yes, Cal, yes, I asked for it and they delivered. I'm great. Booking artists for a festival in Minecraft. Oh, cool.
Yeah, so just so everyone knows, I will be talking to chat in the interims here. Every time, hang on, a media bullpen. Perhaps play around a bit with the text up top with your name. A bit smaller and more smooth font. I like it. Small tweaks.
Coolio. Sorry, I probably shouldn't have read that out loud. I tend to just sort of do things sometimes. All right, let's go ahead and try this. Nope, that's too small. There we go. No, that's too damn big. Okay, let's go ahead and go 32. Oh, that ain't gonna work. Alright, let's try that and move it to the center. Again, this is a practice cast, everyone, just so everyone knows. There we go. How's that? Hey, what's up, Crazy? How you doing? We got Crazy Cat in the chat. I love it. Alrighty.
Now arriving at
Alright, it's 2-2. I believe this one's for all the marbles. Oh my God, we haven't played marbles in a while. Oh, good.
Hey,
Okay.
Drunkrat.
Hi, how you doing?
I got subbed out.
Oh.
Yeah, you see those hammer kills though?
I did. I went. Oh man, Rally went ham with the Torbjorn, destroyed him. Okay, I'm casting Mike. We can talk after this, maybe. I'll shut down the stream and I'll talk with you guys. Alrighty. Okay, we've got one last match. Fight on Ilios Greece is where the final death match will be held. The Lighthouse. A grave too many. Okay, so we're going to have the Undaunted and the Zodiac. Hang on, 1 second. There we go. Undaunted and Zodiac are going to be going off here. It looks like we're going with the traditional Undaunted semi-goats with a Mr. Fister subbed in instead of the D.Va. And we're going with a, what looks like another goats on the Zodiac side, but we don't know what Vulpix is going to do until they choose the Lucio. Okay, so they're going with a Moira goats, which means that they're going to have lots of sustain heals with their balls on the point as long as the Undaunted does not have a D.Va, so they're going to be unable to eat Moira's balls. Undaunted pushing in, going aggressive as per usual with the goats comp, pushing straight onto the point as well as the Zodiac. They're all going to meet up in this lobby here, pushing around, pushing people around. It looks like we got a quick pick by Zarya on the Bridget. And Bridget, without that Bridget, they're going to lose a lot of their heals, a lot of their boot potential, and they're bullying the entire team back into the background here. It looks like we got another D.Va pushed off the map. D.Va destroyed by Zarya. Zarya and the entire Undaunted team pushing forward here, trying to push them back, bully them back, get a couple of picks while the Lucio or Zenyatta and Bridget keeping the point alive. Okay, it looks like Fister and Hammer Down, beautifully stunning Fister, beautifully stunning the Rhine, so the Hammer Down can take out a good chunk of them. And we've got Gree pushing in, Balderdash taking Diva out of her mech, bringing her into the cold light of day. Moira trying to suck some people off, but Mr. Fister is able to get rid of Torb Jr. The entire Undaunted team is staying together as a ball of destruction while they keep one person near them. Nope, their entire ball of destruction, trying to keep the enemy team locked into their spawn. Alrighty, it looks like Zodiac's pushing back in, trying to get a little bit more aggressive, trying to take back what's theirs, take back the point, but Undaunted comes in, gets another massive hammer down, destroys the entire Zodiac team. Zodiac pushed back by both Rhine and Mr. Fister. Zarya destroying the last of the defenses of the Diva. Amazing hammer downs by Aegions today. Holy hell, is this a professional? Moira is trying to suck some people off. Okay, they're trying to, Undaunted, Zodiac going up for some high ground here, trying to get right on top of Undaunted. It looks like they've got a couple of ults. They've got 4 ults stored up. They've got an ult advantage. And we've got a Bridget trying to keep armor on the point. And we've got, oh my god, we've got a Diva ult. We've got all the ults, all for you. You get an ult, you get an ult, you get an ult. Reinhardt trying to hammer down. Both Reinhardts go flying off in a blaze of glory. We've got Cal getting in here, getting a huge fist on both Reinhardt and the Brazilian dude. Zarya trying to keep Cal down, and Cal coming in. Zarya finishing off Zarya. We've got Rally has left the game. Oh, Rally was just spectating. Never mind. All of the Undaunted able to keep their massive lead over Zodiac here, just destroying them, pushing them off the point like no one's business. This point was undoubtedly Undaunted. Undaunted owned the point and were not letting anyone even get near it.
Ready for battle.
Okay, so now we're here at the well. It looks like this well is going to take part of a lot of the deaths coming up. We've got, it looks like the same team composition. No, Gree is going to change off of his healer and go to McCree off of a bridge. Looks like we got a lot of different picks. We've got a Hookman, Orisa for the boops. We got another Lucio for the boops. And we've got a Pharmacy trying to get some more boops and more damage. Lucio switched off to go to Ana, and we're going to see if we can get lots of healing coming up behind him, because Mercy is going to be pocketing this Pharmacy. Sarah, that's the one. Okay, the enemy team coming on with pretty much the same comp, but keeping the Lucio instead of having a Mercy. Both. It looks like McCree's going to keep his utility here as well. Oh, we got the first hook. The first hooks are unable to get anyone. Both of them just trading off the hooks, but keeping everyone alive. No picks here. We got Lucio trying to dance his way across the lighthouse for some reason. Hook. Oh, we've got the hooker has been pulled. The pro hooker on the Zodiac team is able to pull the Undaunted into the pit. We've got the Pharmacy still doing business up here, but the rest of the Undaunted are pushed off, and Zodiac is able to claim the point. Zodiac keeps the point, McCree tries to get a couple of picks on the Pharah, but is unable to actually get them. It looks like Pharah and everyone are actually going back into the spawn and trying to change out a few things, getting Reinhardt and Zenyatta and Zarya rather than the booping combinations. We've got one Ana ult on the Zodiac team, and we've got one Pharah ult on the Undaunted team. Pharah is able to be summarily removed from the game by Ana as she keeps giving her drugs. Pharah, stop taking drugs, damn it, you're almost dead! It looks like Lucio is going to keep trying to get up here and take some damage but stay alive. Cal keeps taking damage from this Ana. This Ana has him pinned. Alright, the entire Undaunted team comes around behind. The Zodiac team entirely missed by me. Pharah comes down range justice onto the enemy team, gets one pick by this Orisa, and McCree is able to finish her off while she's stationary. McCree also takes out the Zenyatta. We've got Ryan getting booped into the pit, and we've got the Zarya and Bridge and Zenyatta, or Lucio, all trying to keep control of this point, but they're unable to take it away from the Diva and McCree. McCree's able to pick off the Zarya. We've got two healers trying to keep this point, but Acro is unable to do anything and gets pushed all the way back. Rally Cal coming in here and pushing him back with the Vista. but unable to get any picks. We've got a Bridget ult coming in, probably going to drive some armor onto them as they come around to the point, and we've got the entire Zodiac team is going to have ults. This fight is going to be very one-sided if they decide to use any of their ults. The entire Undaunted team coming around trying to get behind the team, and it looks like a D.Va ult going in behind the okay, D.Va ult completely blocked by the Zarya and the Rhine shield. We've got several ults, High Noon and the Roadhog, all trying to get in here. Roadhog able to get a pick, but Cal is able to get a pick with his fist, and the Roadhog is able to get one more, but Adrian just comes in here, gets one on his hammer down, but is unable to capitalize on it. Gets taken by this Orisa. Zenyatta comes in, tries to keep everyone healed, keep the point alive, trying to get the point, but Orisa stays on, and Orisa stops the thing. Got Lucio Boobs coming in, misses it. Lucio is unable to get anyone. We've got Zarya comes in with a grab, and Grab comes in and pulls them all in. Zarya is able to kick out their main healer. And we've got a Bridget ult keeping them all alive while she drives them back into the hole from whence they came. Alright, the entire Undaunted pulls in. We got Reinhardt back into the game. Lucio back in the game. Everyone's able to take over the point. They've got 99%, but they do not have control of the point anymore. Zodiac is pushed back into their spawn. Undaunted pushing out with ferocity. I haven't seen in the likes of minutes. Undaunted pushing in, getting the entire enemy team, but Ana is able to get a huge healing boost. Cal coming in with a Fister and is able to push them back. D.Va pushed out of a mech. Cal gets a couple of quick picks on the McCree and the Ana, and the Roadhog is able to be slammed by the Cal, and Cal coming back. Fister is making his way back to the group, and they are able to keep the point for another 20 or so seconds. Building up the damage here. We've got, they're staying out on the offensive, they're staying on the aggressive, they're not staying back defending on the point. They're going to try to keep them pinned into the spawn. And paused because someone's got a high ping. Oh. Yeah, I didn't disable anything. I just closed all my browsers because I was getting a really bad ping.
I'm going to take a break here while they're paused. Oh, man. This is interesting. I think I'm going to be going into the... I'm going to be doing a cast on Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern time. Looks like the pause is going to be coming out in a second. 9 p.m. Eastern time on Undaunted Game channel, I believe it is. We'll see in a second. I'll shout him out later. All right, Zodiac trying to come up right on the high ground, and high ground is their friend. They're pushing in all the way around the right side. Undaunted is shifting over as they notice. Undaunted comes over. Cal tries to get a quick pick, but is stunned by the McCree. Hammer down. Huge, really high hammer down as he gets spooked up. Unable to get any picks as he goes straight into a wall. We got a meteor strike finishing off this D.Va as the rest of Zodiac are pushed back into this hallway by the Undaunted. Undaunted continues around, booping the hell out of him, trying to keep this Rhine bullied into a corner and finishes him off with a huge swing of the hammer. Undaunted trying to get back to the point before the Zodiac is able to get a back cap by the Genji. There we go. No, Melody. D.Va trying to get around, trying to get onto the point, get their attention divided, while McCree comes around and tries to get a pick, but is unable to get anything as Bridget bashes him around like a piece of meat. And it looks like Ana is able to anti the Lucio, but unable to finish him off. Hammer Down's coming in like crazy and destroying the Zodiac. Zodiac has one person on point, Genji trying to stall as the rest of his team comes up, but he keeps getting battered around by Mr. Fist. Hammond coming in to join the Genji, trying to keep a presence on the point and keep that overtime clock ticking as the rest of the team slowly comes up from spawn, and he's able to get on. He's pushed off the point, is unable to get back before the overtime wins, and Undaunted wins the game. Undaunted wins the entire night. Well done, Undaunted. Congratulations on your destructions. Let's see who got play of the game. Aegeons, of course, with his massive clutch hammers. He's taking down the entire enemy team several times and just swinging away whenever he needed to and destroying the entire enemy team. Look at this madness. Look at this madness. They're all nails. They're all nails before my mighty hammer. Back, you fools. Well done. Let's go ahead and update the scoreboard. Holy hell, what a night. What a night. I believe that's going to be the end. I don't actually know. I thought they were out of 5, but it looks like it's 3v2. Undaunted is going to be the winners in this wonderful scrim. Yes, it looks like
It looks like they're saying they had fun, they're done, they're all shaking hands, they're all tipping their hats, they're all being very gentlemanly about their respective wins and losses. Well done, everyone. Very sportsmanlike, a very close game, 3v2. Zodiac had a couple of very good pushes there in the early half. They got a quick lead with 2v1, but then Undaunted was able to come back and take both victories of the 4th and 5th
Hey, hold
game.
on, guys. Hold on. I'll move you back in a minute.
All right, I'm going to end the stream. Thank you guys very much. You have been a wonderful crowd. And go follow Undaunted game here. 1 second. Undaunted Overwatch. Here we go. Shouting them out. Go check out this channel, and you'll see me on Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time casting another Scrim. Auf Wiedersehen, and good night.